In a crucial act to ensure government operations continue uninterrupted, U.S. President Joe Biden has signed a stopgap spending bill, effectively averting a partial government shutdown that loomed over the nation. The bill, which passed with bipartisan support just before the deadline, extends funding for federal agencies into early March, providing lawmakers with a critical period to hammer out the details needed for a longer-term budget plan. The importance of this temporary fiscal fix cannot be overstated. Without it, many government services would have ground to a halt, federal workers would have faced furloughs, and a layer of economic uncertainty would have been introduced at a time when the nation is navigating the challenges of persistent inflation and the economic aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. The adoption of the stopgap measure comes against a backdrop of intense negotiations on Capitol Hill, where lawmakers are divided over various spending priorities and policy issues. The temporary funding extension underscores the challenges inherent in reaching a bipartisan consensus on fiscal matters in a politically split government. The legislative scramble that preceded the signing of the stopgap bill is a recurring theme in the U.S. budget process, with stopgap measures increasingly becoming a norm rather than the exception. These situations arise from a complex appropriations process in Congress, where spending decisions must pass through multiple committees and both chambers of Congress, often leading to protracted debates and delays. The bill's passage offers a reprieve from immediate fiscal turmoil, but it also sets the stage for potentially intense budget negotiations in the weeks ahead. Lawmakers must come together to agree on a comprehensive plan that will fund the government through the fall, balancing priorities across defense, infrastructure, health, and social services, among others. This moment serves as a reminder of the delicate balance that exists in governance and budgetary responsibilities. The mechanism of continuing resolutions, like the one recently signed, has implications for government agencies, which often struggle with financial planning and operational efficiencies due to budget uncertainties. As the government operates under this stopgap bill, the American public and the international community will be watching closely to see if U.S. lawmakers can break the cycle of last-minute spending scrambles and reach a longer-term budget agreement in an increasingly polarized political landscape. In a broader context, the ability of the U.S. to handle its fiscal responsibilities has implications for global financial markets and international economic stability. As such, the world will be observing how the United States, with its significant global economic footprint, manages its internal budgetary challenges in the months to come.